grinding to level 260. Final 1000 kills for the weekly quest. Turning these in should be enough to level me up. I am also stacking as much XP boosters as possible or could afford. I can only pull this off because of the weekend XP boost. Actually might take me days without it. Some parts of this footage are slightly sped up. The original footage of what you're watching right now was like 31 minutes long. I'm just cutting and jumping to whenever I'm about to reach 100 more kills. There was a level cap increase some time ago, and a race to level 260 event was rolled out, with the top 10 of each respective class per server getting a special reward. Obviously I'm not cut for leveling that fast, but there is still an exclusive costume prize to claim for anyone reaching level 260, and I kinda want the look of it. So here I am trying to reach level 260 with this character. Well, hopefully. I ran out of supplies. Also dumping all the loot. Need to replenish my fireballs. Lots of balls. Ha, I said balls. Need to top up plant bottles. I don't really have the time to brew these myself for now. Chugging food buffs because why not? Recording this video might come off as trivial to some. You see, this is going to be my first max character within the relevant period. Back then it would take me ages to reach the level cap. And when I finally do, there's a new level cap, so my character's left behind again. Normally there's really no incentive for me to level, just do things my pace, but I really want the prize costume for reaching level 260. Also, I want to do some video editing practice. Thinking of making more Ragnarok Online videos like this. What are your thoughts? Anyway, could be just anything like mundane farming for trash loot, or me running instances most players aren't even aware of. We'll see what happens. You know, it's sometimes hard to process I've been playing this game for more than 20 years. I'm not really an endgame player or into guild wars. Then you might be wondering, what am I even doing in this game? Well, I find a lot of joy vending mundane things like quest items. And yes, sometimes I do get messages in the mailbox appreciating the convenience I provide. It's a nice gesture for them to take the time to write me a message. If you want to get into this line of business in-game, my advice is to hoard everything, and then have an extensive knowledge of the loot value. Loot value like, what are these items used for, who would need it, and if there's a fair amount of demand for it to justify vending. You'd be surprised to find out there are people who buy a lot of Jalopy, a very common and basic drop from a pouring. Or people who just want to speed through the Sage Job Change quest so there will be demand for certain trash loots the quest requires. Some of those items require you to go out of your way to descend a dungeon just for a few pieces. So for those who value their time more, they would rather buy it from me, at a price which I think is fair for my time vending it, and for the time they will save. I have to say this method did not make me instantly rich, however. It did provide me a steady income in-game, and over time I was able to afford gears for my characters. This business will also require a lot of reading and research, going through the Ragnarok wiki looking up quest articles, then taking down notes on what items those quests need. Then making a personal database of these items, on what they're needed for and how to obtain them. In fact, I actually have one as a work in progress. It's a Trello board containing lists of in-game loot. Each card is an item and has written information about where it's needed and where's the best place to gather. You can find that Trello board linked in the description below, and I hope someone finds it useful. Anyway, I'm almost done with the kill counts and just need to turn these in. There you go, done! I did it! I did it! I did it! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! I think this this event ran for almost 3 months, but I only bothered picking up the slack like a month ago. I know there are insane players who managed to reach level 260 in just roughly 6 hours since the event started. Don't know how they pulled it off, but seeing the announcement was a jump scare. Yes, here it is! Finally, it's mine! Okay, cool. We finally got it. Things I do for a free costume. Now I'm going to show you my character's gears and build. It's not the best, but it's enough to get the job done. My stats are like that because I also use this character to craft and brew. Anyway, I followed a build guide recently to help me clear level 250 content. The guide lists budget-friendly options, not just super OP whale items. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check it out, it's awesome. And that ends my leveling showcase video. Thank you for watching.